Hi, Internet. It's me. It's been a few months since I recorded a video, and it's been 6 or 7 months since I've recorded, weekly videos or what have you for this channel. And if you weren't in the loop about why this channel kind of went dormant for a while, it was because I lost my job. And I was a software engineer, and the company I was working for just had layoffs, and you know stuff happened, and I didn't have a job. So I spent the last 6 months ish looking for a job, and I got one. So it's not the same. It's not in the same area as my previous job, but it's a job. So I actually have an income again because I've been doing the whole unemployment thing. And thank God this job came along because if you don't know how unemployment works in the United States, you don't just get it continuously. You get a certain amount per year, and then you don't get any more. So what ended up happening was, a few weeks ago, I got my unemployment, but it was less than what I was expecting. And called them up, and they say, "You've exhausted your benefits for the year." And I was panicking. I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do? And thankfully, the next day, a job offer came through. So I've been at this job for a few weeks now, doing my thing, and it's pretty good so far. It's nice, and thankfully I have some kind of, income again to pay for lights and bills and stuff like that, because boy, let me tell you, unemployment don't cover shit. Also, thank God I had Lyft. I do Lyft on the side to keep me sane through the whole process. Because if I had just spent the last 6 months sitting at my computer doing nothing but job hunting, I would be going insane right now. But thankfully, I had Lyft to kind of keep me going and give me something to do outside of job hunting. So a couple things I want to touch on is the status of this channel and what's been happening game-wise. So the status of this channel is videos will be returning. I just don't know how frequently, because the last thing I want to do is take the money that I'm making now and spend it all on video games. That's not what I want to do. But I also don't want to just sit here like a vegetable and do nothing. So I can't guarantee. I used to do 2 videos a week or something like that, or a video every Wednesday. That's not gonna be happening. Maybe every other week, something like that. And they're not gonna be big videos where I say I bought 30 games and blah blah blah. I'm not gonna be doing that. It's just gonna be kind of restarting my life in a sense. Because unemployment has been a big drain on me, and I never want to go through it again. So anyways, that's the status of the channel. Now let's talk about what's behind me, the plastic. Games. As you can see, a lot is missing from this shelf. And even behind the camera, my entire PS4, PS5, Xbox, Switch section, that's all gone. When I lost my job, the first thing I did was take everything that was sort of valuable and sell it. Just to give myself some breathing room. And that's why there's not a lot left. And I did keep some stuff, like my copy of Clock Tower for the PS1. That's never going away. I didn't really get rid of any systems. I think I got rid of like an N64 maybe. I don't really remember. But stuff like my Jaguar collection and my 32X collection, that stuff's not going anywhere because that stuff is actually valuable. Whereas, you know, Assassin's Creed 2, or whatever Assassin's Creed is that I'm pointing at over here, that could easily be bought back. So, a lot of the stuff that went was stuff that had some value that wasn't just like $2. And I kept the important bits, stuff that actually mattered. And I'm just going to be kind of, starting over. So, that's that. That's been my life. I do have some interesting stuff that I've been working on the side. I can't remember. Oh, okay, so I did a Lethal Company mod 6 months ago. I did that like the week after I got unemployed just because I was depressed and needed something to do with my time. And Lethal Company was popular at the time. So I did that. I started a AI-generated radio station based on the character Mr. New Vegas from Fallout New Vegas. And I streamed it to Twitch and Kick. And I did that for about a month. I just kind of gauged interest to see if there was anything out there. It didn't really get a lot of interest in it. No one... I think it maxed out like 4 viewers at one time. And that's it. So, I don't really think people were interested in that. What people seem to be interested in is I started a shorts channel based on the character Mr. New Vegas, and it's called Caesar's Brain Tumor, because if you've played Fallout New Vegas and you talk to Caesar, you know that he has a brain tumor. And it's meant to just be AI-generated Mr. New Vegas shorts. And by AI generated, I mean I type out what I want Mr. New Vegas to say. The AI voice says it in a Mr. New Vegas voice. And then I add some funny pictures to go with it and some captions and upload them to shorts. It's been a month of doing that, and it's going very well. I am stunned at how well it's been received. I will link that in the description below if you want to go check it out, because I'm very proud of it. I'm very happy with it. And it's something where I'm not really doing it to make any kind of money. I'm just doing it because it's funny. And it's working out. So, yeah. Can't really complain. But, one other thing I wanted to mention was, if you happen upon this video and you're job hunting as well, I don't know how this tracks for other countries, so don't quote me on this. But, if you live in the United States, make sure... Oh, and this is for people with IT degrees. I don't know how this applies to other types of degrees. Look up ATS Applicant Tracking System resume formats. Look that up and format your resume to fit that style. Because I went from a month going by where nothing was happening. I was getting no interviews, no callbacks, nothing. To... I switched my resume to this style, and 2 weeks later I had a job. Could be coincidence, but in that 2 weeks I got a lot more calls than I did before. So, take that as you will. If you stuck around through the great drought that was 2024, Aces, thank you very much. Much appreciated. If you're new, welcome. I'll be posting game content and what I collect and all that good junk. And, yeah, that's basically it. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day.